cafe still opens every Sunday. Same corner, same old light. Funny how life keeps moving, even after goodbye. You found me where you left me once, reading pages I couldn't finish then. You smile like nothing ever happened, like strangers trying to play old friends. You asked if I was doing better. I laughed before I answered you, because some questions carry memories that words could never tell the truth. You looked at me with different eyes, like you finally understood. But timing has a language even love can't rewrite for good. It's too late to love you now, after all the tears ran dry. You reached for what you let go, when my heart learned how to fly. You say you've changed forever, but forever came too slow. You had every chance to choose me, now I'm someone you don't know. I remember every midnight, waiting for a single call. Building hope from tiny moments, watching every promise fall. Now the silence doesn't scare me. I've made peace with empty space. The girl who begged for your affection no longer wears a lonely face. Regret arrived with flowers long after spring had gone. Some seasons never return, no matter how long we hold on. It's too late to love me now, after all the storms have passed. You discovered what I meant to you when I stopped looking back. You finally speak my language, but my heart has found its way. Love can't bloom in yesterday when I'm already living today. I don't hate the person you became, maybe we both had to lose. You taught me that broken endings can become beginnings too. If another soul finds my hair tomorrow, they won't have to fix what's gone. They'll simply meet the woman who learned to carry herself home. It's too late to love me now, and not too late for us to heal. I keep the beautiful memories without forgetting what was real. You'll always be a chapter, not the ending of my story. I walked away with quiet strength and finally chose me over sorry. If we ever meet again someday, I'll smile without the pain, because some hearts are meant to reunite. They're meant to teach us how to change. Watch the screen light up silence wore your name. One blue check, then nothing came. Some stories never find their way. I wrote the words at 2:30, afraid they'd sound too late. Not asking you to come back home, just hoping we'd leave without hate. Outside the city kept moving on, like love had never lived here. But every passing headlight traced the shape of what disappeared. Maybe forever isn't loud, maybe it slips away unseen. A conversation left unfinished, still breathing in between. I loved you until the end, even after you let go. Even when the only answer was the quiet that you chose. My heart kept holding open doors you never walked back through. The last message stayed unread, but my love still reached for you. Weeks became unfamiliar streets. I learned new ways to sleep. Your favorite song played in a store, but somehow I didn't leave. I stopped rehearsing what I'd say. Fate returned your face, and people stay inside your soul without needing a place. Time never asked what I deserved, it simply changed the view. The pain became a softer light, still carrying pieces of you. I loved you until the end, even after you let go. Even when tomorrow whispered there was nowhere left to go. My heart kept lighting little flames against the falling blue. The last message stayed unread, but every word was true. Now I don't wait beside my phone or count the nights alone. Love wasn't wasted because it hurt, it helped me find my own. Some endings leave an open sky, not every goodbye breaks. The strongest hearts are quietly built from every choice they make. I loved you until the end, and I'll never be ashamed. You were a chapter worth the tears, even if you never stayed. The message may be lost in time, like footprints watched from view. But somewhere in the woman I've become, there'll always be a light for you. No reply ever arrived, yet peace finally did. I closed the screen, opened my heart, and walked into tomorrow. Who remembers footsteps? Even silence knows your name. I close my eyes to lose you, but you always find me the same. I found your coat behind the bedroom door, forgotten after winter disappeared. It still carries traces of your favorite scent, like every promise never volunteered. I almost packed it in a cardboard box, then stopped before I tied the string. Some memories don't ask permission, they they settle quietly beneath your skin. Every room has learned your shadow, every light bends into blue. I'm living in tomorrow while yesterday still reaches through. These are the ghosts of your love, walking softly through my heart. They never break the silence, they simply keep us far apart. I hear them when the world's asleep, like whispers only I can hear. Your goodbye left with your footsteps, but your love is still living here. Spring arrived outside my window, flowers bloomed without our plans. The city learned a brand new rhythm, while I forgot how to dance again. Then one afternoon I caught myself smiling at something you would never know. Maybe healing doesn't erase you, maybe it just lets me slowly grow. Every tear has changed its language, every scar has changed its shape. I'm no longer chasing echoes, I'm learning what my heart can save. These are the ghosts of your love, walking softly through my heart. They never steal tomorrow, they only remind me where we were. I hear them when the stars grow quiet, like a melody fading clear. You may never find your way back, but your love once lived right here. One day another hand may find mine without asking me to forget. Love isn't measured by replacements, it's measured by the courage left. If I carry pieces of you forever, they don't have to weigh me down. They can become the gentle lights leading me out of this town. These are the ghosts of your love, now they're lighter than before. They're no longer chains around me, they're open windows, not closed doors. I'll carry every beautiful lesson without reliving every tear. You became part of my story, not the ending I should fear. These are the ghosts of your love, finally fading into peace. If your memory visits someday, I'll smile instead of breaking apart. Some people leave the world beside us, but never truly leave the heart. You left one key behind, it doesn't fit my door anymore. Still, I never threw it away. It stayed inside the kitchen drawer, between old batteries and faded notes. I reached for something else today, but there you were without a voice. Funny how the smallest things can pull a lifetime from the dark. Not a photograph, not your name, just cold silver in my hand. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it changes where it lives. It stops asking to come back and quietly becomes a memory. I kept the last key like someday it might open me. But every lock has learned my name, and none of them remember us. So I'll leave it where the morning shines, beside the window, catching light. Some doors were only meant to teach how to walk away with your own heartbeat. The cafe down on Willow Street, painted all the walls brand new. The corner where we planned forever now belongs to someone new. I didn't break when I saw it, I only smiled a little slow. Because healing isn't fireworks, sometimes it's just letting go. I finally stopped rehearsing conversations we'll never have. The silence isn't empty now, it's finally making room for me. I kept the last key on your ring, like someday it might open me. But every lock has learned my name, and none of them remember us. So I'll leave it where the morning shines, beside the window, catching light. Some doors were only meant to teach how to walk away with your own heartbeat. If we met somewhere years from now, I hope we wouldn't lower our eyes. I thank the version of your love that taught mine how to survive. Not every ending is a failure, not every goodbye steals the sun. Some people leave with empty hands, but leave us stronger than we were. Place the last key on your ring, inside a little wooden box. Not because I'm waiting still, but because the story mattered. Now every morning feels more mine, every window welcomes light. You were a chapter, not my ending, and my heart still knows how to bloom. I don't need another doorway to prove I'm finally free. The only home I've searched for has been growing inside me. If someone finds that little key, they'll never know what it unlocked. It didn't open one more door, it opened me. You smiled like nothing changed. I forgot how to breathe. I saw you where the subway ends, a paper cup inside your hands. The city moved around our feet, like strangers learning how to speak. Your hair was shorter than before, the winter fit you differently. 1,000 questions crossed my mind, but silence chose to walk with me. Funny how a single glance can wake a sleeping part of us. I thought the years had closed the book, but one page never turned enough. Skinny love, you slip between the cracks, never loud enough to stay, never gone enough to fade. Skinny love, you lived inside the space between the words we couldn't say, and everything we gave away. I Found the cafe down the block, the one we never got to try. I sat beside the window there and watched the evening soften by. I didn't wish that you'd come back or dream about another chance. I only thank the girl I was for loving with an open heart. Some memories lose their way the moment we forgive ourselves. The ache becomes a quiet song instead of someone else's spell. Skinny love, you slip between the cracks, never loud enough to stay, never gone enough to fade. Skinny love, you lived inside the space between the words we couldn't say and everything we gave away. I won't chase what's already flown, but a piece of me will always know your role. If another life unfolds someday, I hope we're both less scared to feel. Not because I need you now, but because we both deserve something real. The heart can carry yesterday without becoming yesterday itself. That's how the light comes slowly in, when we finally choose ourselves. Skinny love, you taught me how to grow. Some flowers bloom from broken ground only after winter goes. Skinny love, you'll always have a place, not inside the life I live, but in the grace that helped me change. Now I smile when your memory appears, not because I'm waiting still, but because I've made it here. The train arrived, you disappeared again. This time I watched it leave and I stayed. The receipt still folded inside my coat. I almost threw it away. It came from a little grocery store, 2 cups and flowers on the list. The cashier smiled and wished us well before we knew what love would miss. I found it while I packed today, a paper worn by passing time. The ink had started fading out, but every number looked like mine. Funny how a simple page can carry all we couldn't save. Not because it holds the past, because it proves we truly came. How do hearts reach break even when one keeps more than one can hold? You took tomorrow in your suitcase, I kept the echoes in my soul. If love was ever measured fairly, maybe neither side would win. Some stories leave us richer even when we don't break even. Beside the riverside, where winter slowly turned to green, the empty bench remembered us, but I remembered who I'd been. A little lighter than before, a little stronger in my skin. The sky didn't ask me to forget, it simply welcomed me again. Healing never made a sound, it came between my quiet days, like morning finding every room without announcing it. It changed. How do hearts reach break even when one keeps more than one can hold? You took tomorrow in your suitcase, I kept the echoes in my soul. If love was ever measured fairly, maybe neither side would win. Some stories leave us richer even when we don't break even. Maybe love was never meant to balance like a perfect scale. Maybe every honest heart leaves carrying a different weight. I don't need the pieces back to know that I survived the fall. The strongest version of myself was quietly becoming whole. Now my heart has found its rhythm without pretending nothing changed. Every scar became a window, letting brighter mornings in. You can't keep the road you followed, I'll keep everything I've learned. Love was never lost between us, it simply changed what I deserve. Break even isn't where I'm standing, I'm far beyond that line today. I finally chose the life ahead instead of counting what remained. The receipt stayed in the pocket, not because I'm holding on, because it reminds me even ordinary days can become extraordinary memories. Your coat is still hanging by the door. I tell myself I'll move it tomorrow. Tomorrow keeps forgetting to come. The winter left without a sound, but your jacket stayed behind. It still carries traces of your laugh, like time refused to unwind. I reached inside the empty sleeve, looking for the warmth we knew. Funny how a piece of fabric can remember more than two. I thought goodbye would fade away, like footprints after rain. Instead it learned my address and quietly stayed. The last time I held you, I didn't know it was goodbye. I smiled like we'd meet tomorrow, never questioning the sky. If I had known that moment would become my favorite view, I'd have never let my heartbeat lose its place inside of you. Spring arrived with brighter days, flowers opening again. I almost felt the world forgive the silence that you left within. So I folded up your old blue coat, placed it gently in a box. Not because I stopped loving you, but because healing softly knocks. Some memories don't disappear, they simply change their shape. From heavy chains around peace and love can send. Though your hands are far from mine and our roads divide in two, I'll walk ahead with grateful eyes, because I once had you. The cold is finally gone, but the warmth remains. Some loves don't stay beside us, they become the quiet strength we carry home. The airport lights were fading, your shadow disappeared. Some goodbyes don't ask permission, they simply become years. The boarding gate called out your flight, while I counted every breath. We smiled like we were strong enough to bargain love with distance. You tucked a letter in my hand, said read it when you're home. I waited till the taxi stopped, too scared to be alone. Some promises don't break apart, they quietly change their shape. Love isn't lost in leaving, it finds another way. I love you beyond goodbye, beyond the miles we couldn't cross. Even when tomorrow finds me learning how to bear the loss. If every star forgets to shine, if every season starts anew, my heart will always know the road that once led me to you. Is painted silver through my hair, the world became brand new. I found new dreams to carry on, but none replaced the truth. One autumn afternoon I read the letter once again. The words no longer made me cry, they taught my heart to mend. I've never asked to stay forever, it only asked to be real. Some souls remain beside us long after they have healed. I love you beyond goodbye, not as someone left behind, but as a gentle melody still resting in my mind. The memories no longer burn, they softly light the blue. Every sunrise whispers thanks for the days I shared with you. If they should write another page, I'll greet it without fear, because you showed me how to love with nothing left to prove. Some people leave our arms behind, yet never leave our soul. That's the quiet kind of forever no distance can control. I love you beyond goodbye, but I'll keep walking toward the light. You'll always be a beautiful song inside my life. Though a story found its ending, its music still rings true. I carry hope with every step and a little piece of you. The wind closed the letter gently. I smiled instead of crying. Some loves are never meant to stay, only to teach us how deeply a heart can shine. Some feelings never asked for, they simply stay between every heartbeat. Every morning starts the same way. I see you smile across the room. You talk about your dreams so freely, never knowing your mind too soon. You hand me coffee with a laugh, like we're just ordinary friends, while every little word you whisper feels like a story I can't tell. I wear my heart beneath my sleeve, hidden where your eyes won't see. Some truths are safer in the quiet than breaking what will never be. I'm loving you in silence, holding sunsets you never knew, smiling while my soul is breaking, just to keep the light in you. If loving means I let you fly, then I'll never tie your wings. Some hearts were made to whisper the words they'll never sing. One evening you showed me a picture, the one who makes your whole world shine. You spoke with stars inside your eyes, while mine quietly lost their light. I celebrated every sentence, like happiness belonged to me. But underneath my steady breathing, 1,000 waves crash silently. Not every story asks for answers, not every dream becomes a flame. Sometimes love survives by choosing not to call another name. I'm loving you in silence, keeping every tear unseen, building little worlds inside me where you still belong with me. You don't owe me your tomorrow, you never promised anything. Still my heart keeps writing letters that the wind will never bring. Maybe one day I'll meet someone who hears the words I couldn't say, someone who reaches for my trembling hands instead of slowly walking away. Until that morning finds my window, I'll treasure what this feeling gave, because loving without possession still taught my heart to love with grace. I loved you in silence, now the silence sets me free. You were never meant to stay forever, but you changed the soul in me. I'll keep the warmth without the longing, leave the sorrow with the rain. Some loves are never spoken aloud, yet they're beautiful all the same. If our paths cross years from now, you'll only see a gentle smile. You'll never know you once inspired the quiet quiet love that shaped my life. Who would have thought the longest story of my life would end with "Have a nice day"? The car between us felt a mile wide. You asked if I've been doing alright, like we had never built 1,000 mornings or watched our future share the light. Your favorite candy filled the shelf beside me. I almost reached without a thought. Funny how my hands remembered everything, even when my heart forgot. Time can teach your face new seasons, but not erase what silence knows. Some goodbyes don't break like thunder, they disappear as life just goes. Now you're just my ex-stranger, someone no one's called home. We traded forever for small conversations, spoken in careful tones. Your eyes still carry echoes, mine hide what they can't explain. How can someone know every piece of your soul, then walk past you like a name? You said your mother still remembers me. I smiled because I couldn't speak. There were 1,000 tiny memories waiting behind the words we couldn't keep. The cashier called us one by one, 2 separate lives, 2 separate doors. Love didn't leave with one loud ending, it faded through ordinary moments more. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's surviving every view of the person who once knew your heartbeat better than you knew you. Now you're just my ex-stranger, someone no one's called home. We traded forever for small conversations, spoken in careful tones. Your eyes still carry echoes, mine hide what they can't explain. How can someone know every piece of your soul, then walk past you like a name? I used to believe endings happen suddenly, like storms that swallowed all the sky. But love can leave in little footsteps, too soft for anyone to cry. Maybe that's the hardest lesson, not that you found somebody new. It's learning strangers can be born from promises that once felt true. Now you're just my ex-stranger, a chapter I still respect. Not every love is meant forever, some simply teach what's next. I'll carry every sunrise that once began with you, not as a wound I have to hide, but proof that love was true. So if our paths keep crossing, I'll smile without pretending, because some hearts don't stop remembering, they just learn softer endings. Goodbye, not to the memories, only to the hope that they still be